Welcome back to Roscale Sandbox, and today let's gonna be trying to use for community maps for the first time. And likely I say we're gonna be making onto the locomotives. For an old time we have for Mexico things as well, so I even to do what I just gonna be canceling it. So let's gonna be checking out for steam locomotives over here, electric engine, dummy units, special engines, and narrow gauge engines as well. And before that, we're gonna be making on to this one, and it's time to start focusing British Railways and about their trains. So let's gonna be completely checking out and about for this community maps, and we're not using the big map and the S3 series as well. Northeast Railway is absolutely pretty big, and around for these big railways or railroad things are too big. That makes my connection not last longer than it's absolutely to do like this one. So I suggest if I'm going to be using for the Scenic Railway, it's too much big as even possible as well. So let's gonna be checking out for a Tidmouth station, and let's load it up. And before, as you can see, it was. And today this must be the community map center as well. So, and as you can see, for the ping has stopped working as well. The loading in progress has been stopped, and the ping has been crashed. As long as you've seen around for the settings, let's get to be using for a performance stats on, and as you can see the connection, and because receive around scams around for this full equality and around for this, and I'm going to be turning on the micro profiler as even possible. So I just gotta be completely turning off the fan, and the micro profiler is absolutely never going to be turning on again. So let's going to be using for our community maps once again. And as you can see, the ping is absolutely extremely slow. The rate limit is absolutely for to say, like if you just going to be deleting for some other kinds of maps, you have to wait until 1 second to fully respond as well. So let's going to be checking around for this page. Next page will be a page 2, does not get to be completely correctly. So the page 3 and page 4 and page 5 to 6 American main line will be absolutely the user ID doesn't mean to be coming around for this one. So looks like I'm gonna be using around for a racing things as well, full of steam engines and diesel engines as well. So there are no page 2s around here, so this must be a stage of a racetrack, usually with diesel locomotives, like we have found in the Union Pacific. If I'm just pretty making sure, the ping is almost stopped around for this receivement as well. The GPU or CPU, it doesn't mean to get completely like this one. The memory is going to be too much as well, and the ping is absolutely getting stressful and getting a little bit around hurt. You cannot able to drag around trains. Whoa, that one is absolutely for something like a little bit perfect. So if I'm just gonna be using it around for this train, maybe I should give him himself a call. And there must be a loud train as well, and let's see if it's another one. Oh my gosh, that wasn't gonna be very quick as racetracks. You can spawn a train, and I can set to 0 even about for making to this moment. And that it's not a Polar Express train, or like this one as well. So, and absolutely can see this, that I will spawn a locomotive as well. So, I'm manually sure I'm gonna be spawned a Class 55 Deltic. Let's put him around for inside of the track. It's been outside of this racetrack, so let's gonna be giving him out of the race. But as you can see, let's gonna be re-added back into the Class 55 Deltic. So let's go at about for this moment. So the train is actually moving for a left side of the rails, which is pretty bad to do so. And as the train is gonna be passing around for the intersection, looks like it's completely to go, but looks like it's gonna be the Demolition Derby racetrack. So let me just, I'm gonna be spawning like I say. The P42 DC is absolutely I'm gonna be used to be. So even instead of just going reverse, and maybe I should be able to do like this one. So the train is gonna be up next, as the train is completely moving fast, and the locomotives will be passing all over. And looks like I just made around for this ridiculous. So, which is absolutely apparently. Uh-oh. I just directly hit the train. And because this is only one thing, that wasn't going to be really mean to do that. And as the train is completely to go on coming traffic as well, I think the trains are started to get slowed down, and again, for only one thing. Against bug glitches as well. So let's gonna be clearing all the trains, as it didn't save about for this one. Ping is absolutely started to get slowed down, and let's just clear pot as well. It will be taking for 1 second to confirm as well. To clear this pot, as the decision is irreversible as well. So let's go back to the community railroad centers, and to perfect for your needs is it wasn't gonna be to do like this. And next one is we're gonna be spawned for a coastline city as well. This is officially called, it's almost gonna be bigger than it's imagined. The tropical coast for the city name is the city notorious for its beaches and beautiful coastlines as well. And it has farming and old-fashioned houses, elevated railway, majestic skyscrapers, and also have huge parks surrounded by familiar hills as even possible. And as you can choose at about for this page 4, it loads out for against a little bit fast. But my computer, it just loaded about for just very slow or extremely impossible to load about for this one. So maybe this isn't gonna be to take around for this loading progress, and this is absolutely great as even possible to do so. And what it means, and that more rail systems is going to be make things a little bit more bigger than I absolutely imagined before. This is absolutely really perfect, and I don't mean it to save. And this requires to turn the Omega Town on, and I don't forget to enable train collisions as well. So after it was already spawned, looks like it was suggestively beautiful out here. It's a little bit beautiful, and the cities are great without cars, and a little bit amount of trains is possible as well. So looks like hopefully the community maps is absolutely really better, and I suggest I'm going to be choosing the page 4 and about for this city without anything we just eventually trusted about for this one. As looks like anything on about for these ones, the train's about to spawn, and there must be a surfliner as even possible, and then as already spawned. And about for just gonna be going on for this day. So leave a like and subscribe if you love to do like this one, and especially for railway tracks. Not even possible to Shure. 4569, we're in for about for arrival into the station. So looks like it is about for this beautiful kinds of rails. Well, perhaps this is the most amazing features we ever to seen about for this, and amongst the British rails. And to do like this, somewhere in the future that I should be able to do around for this commuter rail stuff, and but our next station will be absolutely, I'm going to be passing around for this over, and but I perhaps that I never forget, well, we are absolutely to do like with this itself for today. So if before we're going to be end of this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click the bell. So I suggest we're going to be moving on to the next map and set to 0 as well. And let's just turn off the Omega Town as even possible. So let's get to be saved or deleting as well. I mean, let's just cancel it or just gonna be deleting entire. And let's just probably the Sword of Sordor is pretty not intensely possible. So I'm gonna be headed towards to the page 2 is unavailable for to do like this one. if I'm just gonna be spawning Boston, wait, the Mainlands is gonna be to do like this one. So if I just gonna be spawn the Mainlands, it entirely deletes everything as well. So loading in progress will absolutely need to do like this one. This is the Mainlands we have used for British Railways, and exactly it was even big and truly good. And most likely it's almost realistic, and I should be able to put a railway trains using by the British Rails as well. It's still loading in progress, and without further ado, it almost gonna be complete to do so. We have some kind of random locomotives. It's gonna be almost spawning right here for this one. That must be the BNSF trains with some kind of a Spanish code. EMDF7 and a Freedom train. That's really impossible. Don't worry about for this one. Will be upcoming for at 4th of July, as the EMDF7 is absolutely already spawned, and that locomotive from Poland as well. On other kinds of steam locomotives and everywhere, it's still loading in progress. And the rail cars as amount of freight as these things as box cars. And that one should be a kind of hoppers as well. And a little bit intensely, it's gotta be almost literally even bigger as well. And the loading in progress is it's not gonna be able to cancel around for this. And there must be a streamlined Challenger locomotive. It is gonna be something is most likely not even intense or even close. So let's just gonna be clear plot against well. And more like of these, and it takes more than seconds. We have more completed locomotives, and I didn't absolutely delete the trains. So let's gonna be delete the saved, and because that wasn't gonna be already spawned, let's return back into the commuter maps or community maps as well. So we do not able to believe if I'm gonna be spawning the nostalgic things as well. And finally, the biggest way I cannot do that anymore for this a little bit once. The Empire service that I must load immediately. And as you can see about for this is way more bigger than I just imagined. And how that big it was. Pretty perfect. And it's about time, and I'm gonna be disable the Omega Town. And the ping is absolutely making myself crashing for this time. So this station was absolutely pretty glorifying, and looks like even realistic maps as well. And since I just disabled the Mega Town as well, the ping just stops, even about for the performance as well. So it's completely stopped, and I just gotta be rejoining the game sometimes. So that is it for today's video. It's time to turn off the performance stacks as well. So let's just gonna be turning on the micro profiler. As before, it never seems about for this health, and about for this only one thing. So unfortunately, it almost got me disconnect as well. So, but not even possible to do so. It always been cancelled as well. So if you enjoy for this, you're gonna be using for the community maps to share your own way, or try not to steal about for this only one thing. So thanks for watching and about for this video. And but looks like I just eventually turn off the performance stats off, and like we never able to say, the ping just almost being stopped as well. The forges a little bit for once as well, as we officially load the Polar Express map consoles as well. So it's been for just only a long thing, so as well. So I just gotta be turning off for the invert around with this camera as well. We'll be see you into our next video. Until next time. And that wasn't going to be complete in the case as well. So this is Turbo Concept signing off. And I was just able to spawn for one locomotive. Burlington Northern is going to be making its way to first start as well. So don't worry, I should make it around for this when I'm working as well. And that is all that I ever to say. And this is Turbo Concept in the flesh signing off.